Hi everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Rasha Elhamy. I'm a success trainer and mindset coach, and today we're going to talk about fear. Who doesn't of us experience fear, sometimes on different levels? And for you to know, we were only born with two kinds of fear. The first one is the fear of loud noise, and the other one is the fear of falling. Any other fear that you experience in life is mind created, so it's from your own creation. It has nothing to do with your what you were born with. So usually we live in there is a power flowing in us all the time. Like, we're not responsible for pumping the blood in our heart. We're not responsible for the work of the livers and the kidney and all our organs. We're not responsible for any of that. What happens is that this same power, which flows to us and through us all the time, it's non-stop. Whenever it flows through your mind and your mind is having fearful thoughts or having peaceful thoughts, whatever you have created in here, when this power flows in, it will happen to appear in your life. You're itself created. For example, if someone is worried about paying some bills and he doesn't have the money and the bill is about and it's almost due, he has two choices. He could started to feel he will scare himself that he's not going to pay it, what is he going to do? And it's a loop of negative thoughts. So it's a negative, he changed this power that's flowing to him into a negative force. And then it will take him to the worst case scenario. What happens next? Then he will start to feel worried. And then the body will express it in the form of an anxiety. And most people don't show it. And this anxiety, when it is suppressed, is turned into depression. And and then when it's long stayed in the body, it will create disease, which is dis-ease. The body is not at ease. The mind is not at ease. So that's what disease stands for. You're not at peace. The other option he could have chosen is that he wouldn't focus on the problem, like he doesn't have the money and the deadline is really coming soon. He would focus on more opportunities. What can possibly happen? What can I do? And he would think this power which is flowing to and through me all the time must be on it. I trust that this money will come on the right time. And then this will set a vibration of calmness, and it will start something called this is faith. Because faith and fear are the same thing. Faith is believing in something that you do not see, but you're expecting a good thing to happen. And fear is believing in something you don't see as well, but you're expecting the worst case scenario. So fear and faith are like the opposite sides. So it depends on the kind of thoughts you're going to feed and you're going to develop. Then you're either going to experience an anxiety, depression, disease, or you're going to experience faith, and then you will have, because you developed a certain kind of understanding that this power will help me. This power is on it. I know that I am safe. I know that this will be solved. Like, God is on it. I trust He is on it. He can do it. I know that it will come, but I have faith and I see it, and I start to see the money coming, although I don't know where it's coming from. Because we are programmed to think with our five senses. And if we think of ourselves as just basically the physical body we're in, we're limiting ourselves. Because our reality, we're actually more spiritual beings. And we're connected all to our source God. So we have potential power flowing to us and through us all the time. When you have developed this understanding, and it comes with studying a lot, it comes with coaching, it comes with getting to know yourself more and more. And then instead of creating this vibration that sets you for anxiety and depression and disease, you're setting yourself for faith, understanding, and then you will create different results. And the money will come. The money will definitely come. You have been through lots of troubles before, and it was sorted out unexpectedly. And go back with your memory, anything that you really wanted in life, and you developed faith, not fear, in spite of the surrounding circumstances, because you see the surrounding circumstances like, it doesn't show me any hope. And then, but I do have faith. Faith wins. and it sets you in a calm vibration. And you can sense it when you're with people. There are people, when they walk into the room, they light it up. You want to sit with them, you want to talk to them, you feel calm when you talk to them. And others, you'll find that their eyes are wandering all the place. Their face is kind of like, it's kind of grumpy. He's not present or she's not present. They cannot, like, you can feel it. You can feel it. So whenever you develop faith versus worry, then you're attracting more people, you're attracting more good into your life, and you're developing the peace of mind, which is ultimate heaven on earth. Well, that was my tip for you today, and I think it's really worth sharing. There's a lot, there's a big science behind that, but like, this is, you always have a choice in every situation, and that's the power of us, the power for us to choose. So you either, faith and fear cannot go hand in hand. If you start to develop fearful thoughts and create the worst case scenario and play the mental movies that scare you, then this is take you down loop. And everything in life has the polar opposite of it. So whenever you find a difficult situation, if you develop this calmness and faith, you will see the opportunity and you'll know how to solve it. And you will develop, like, you will get the answer. Versus if you're like in a panic state and you're like kind of feeling anxious and not trusting, it's honestly not trusting. And not trusting in yourself and not trusting in the power which is responsible for everything that you are here for. So that's really a great tip I love, and I always remind myself of it, and I have been tested with it a lot. Whenever I felt sick, it was because I had fearful thoughts and I had like anxious thoughts. Whenever like I'm like, the circumstances might not change, but I would develop faith, and then I feel really stronger. I feel like I'm standing on rock solid ground, not on sand. And I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna be solved. So this is how you build up a strong mental stamina that helps you survive any hard situation in your life. I hope that you find it useful. And I really love you all and wish the best for you. And thank you so much for watching and for your time. And if you find it like might be a tip for a friend of yours who would benefit or who from this video, please share it with them. And wishing you all the best. Thank you for watching and have a great evening. Bye-bye.